And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say? Why dance at all? Why not sing? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time? That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn? Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain. I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that? Shame. What will it be, then? It is a dance poor Flemeth knows. Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Finally, something that we swallowed whole. Yes. Behind you! Saving the day.
At your order.
It's done, naturally. Over with.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds. Yes. Horsefit.
Indeed.
Yes.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone. I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to. I never thought duty would taste so bitter. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came? Howe was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Howe may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home. I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. would not trust to the discretion of an apostate. I neither know nor care who Eamon has offended enough to warrant assassination attempts. I do, however, very much want to know what you've done with my daughter. You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
No lesser man can lead our armies to victory. I stand with Loghain.
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all.
Following these, I charge to up. Yes.
Indeed.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Wrecked from origin.
Have you heard the news about Hal?
How fares your brother?
May I help you? This is Ermenrix. Loghain? What does my brother have to do with him? A dungeon? I will have to speak with the Grand Cleric about this.
They're not served together in the war.
Oh, I can hardly speak ill of the conscience of any man simply for wishing Brandon Howe dead. You met him. Man made vipers see it.
Well, I...
Warden, I am not the nobles of Ferelden will confirm. He has done terrible. Please.
Tell her, how much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
There are enough refugees.
And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
What's this?
There is damage from the right. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done.
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Loghain.
Look.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to...
Wait, there is another option. The Tairn is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general.
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the... Joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Name him a Warden and you cheapen us all. I will not stand next to him as a brother. Loghain is a traitor. We need him like we need to be stabbed in the back. Or have you forgotten how his being a great general didn't help the last time? I didn't want to be king. I still don't.
Listen to this. Can you see how disastrous a king...
And I thought the whole,
You'd throw away a very fortunate alliance for petty revenge? Perhaps Ferelden is better off without you, Alistair.
You're siding with her? How could you do this to me? You, of all... This... I guess I always knew I didn't deserve to be... You...
Your life, unfortunately. This is what... Alistair, you may...
That... I guess this...
And we got on the... So, thank you for giving him the I'll bring...
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we... We'll see. Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash?
I'm not here.
My what? I am Goldanna, yes. How do you know?
No, look.
You...
They told...
Them's at the...
I'm sorry.
For all the good it does me. You killed Mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, and who in the maker's name are you?
Hey, don't speak to her that way.
Oh, I see. A prince? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what? I got 5 mouths to feed.
I'm sorry,
Well, he found it. And what?
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my nieces and nephews. 15 sovereigns, maybe? Would you let me give her that? Then here.
You, a prince, marching in...
No, wait, I don't...
You want to help? You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right to. You do that!
Yes, it really seems that way, doesn't it?
I don't know why you came either, or what you expected to find, but it isn't here. Now get out of my house, the both of you.
I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Yes, let's just... You know, I've been thinking. Back when we left Goldana's, I need to stop letting everyone else make my decisions for me. I need to take a stand and think about myself for a change, or I'm never going to be happy. Then from this point on, I'll be looking out. I just wanted to thank you. Being with you is the one bright spot out of everything that's happened. Let's... Here, look at this. Do you know what this is? Yes, that's right. Watch as I thrash our... Or, you know, it could just be a rose. I picked it in... I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot... Oh, wow. She'll never see through that, I told myself. Boy, was I wrong. It's good. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this. It...
Going.
Tell... How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold... And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really...
What?
Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty.
Do not think the Chantry will overlook...
I do not fear death! Come and get me if you dare! I was wrong.
I didn't...
Wait, the Tairn is a warrior...
Absolutely not! Riordan, joining the Wardens is an honor, not a punishment. Look, I did...
Listen to this. Can you...
And I thought you weren't going to...
Alistair.
Fine, you want Loghain and the Grey Wardens so badly? Then I'll be leaving the Wardens to marry Honora. Right.
And now, lords and ladies of Ferelden, there is still a blight to defeat and armies to gather, and I appoint this woman to lead us in both. We will not allow this land be further threatened by the Archdemon. Gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the Taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
I understand.
So it's done. My father lives, and for good or ill, he is now a Grey Warden. Thank you for giving him the opportunity to undergo the ritual. It couldn't have been easy. I don't, to tell the truth. I am simply glad that he didn't end there in disgrace, and my future husband is upstairs, no doubt glaring out of the window and pouting. He is so much like Kaelin, it's disturbing. The Darkspawn run rampant over half of Ferel. Arl Eamon has left for Redcliffe, and tells me that our armies have almost fully gathered there. I will be heading there myself. Bring your companions, and join us at Redcliffe Castle as soon as you are able.